Hello, my name is Carina, and in this podcast, Break Fear, Find Freedom, I have conversations with people just like you who have broken their fear and found their freedom, whatever that may be. And shows you how to do the same. So sit back, relax, grab your coffee or your running shoes, whatever makes you happy, and let the fun begin. Oh, by the way, come take my hand and let's go. The door's opening now. Hello, everybody. Today we've got the beautiful Anya Matrosova again. I'm sure you'll remember we spoke to her a few months ago. We'll just like to see what's happening in her life, and some very exciting things have been happening. So you need to just listen and see how Anya's doing. Hello, Anya. How are you today? Oops.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, okay, wait.
3. Sorry. Okay, you're recording me. That's good. All right, we're doing it. Okay.
Okay, let's redo this. Okay, wait. Okay. Hello, everyone. Today, I've got a very, very awesome guest, Anya Matrosova. You will remember we chatted a few months ago, and it was a beautiful conversation. But Anya's been doing so many exciting things, and she's going to take you on a wonderful journey. So you need to sit back, grab your cup of coffee, come and listen to Anya and see what she's doing. Hello, Anya. How are you?
Hello, everybody. Hello, Carina.
Hello, Anya. I'm very good, thank you. You're in such a beautiful environment. I just love those trees behind you.
Thank you. It's like I mentioned, I'm in Toronto right now. I live in Toronto right now, and we have parks just on the middle of city everywhere. That's the one thing about Toronto. I love it. You can just hide from Starbucks coffees and all that in the middle of a park. And it's like you're in a different province. It's so nice. And then I can go back to work after.
Perfect. Right.
Yeah. So I am Anya, everybody. And last time we spoke with you, I was in Belarus, in Minsk, where I was at the time. It was my first time in 20 years I was there, since I kind of took off. So when the pandemic started, I just had opportunity to sneak it back in. And I spent 5 months with my family, with my mom, and that's when we met with you, because I discovered you through our mutual friends, Tribes, and you said something about fear. There was a few words, and it just spoke to me, because one of my I like to believe like a little child, or maybe it's not a child in us, that when we make a wish on New Year's Eve, it has to come true, but there is a certain way you have to do it. And it's actually come true. So my wish it's to deal with my fear. And I was 39 at the time, now I'm 40. So, then I watched one of the shows where you were on, and you spoke about, I help people with dealing with the source of their fear. Yes. That was the word. And it was, my God, fear, the source. Okay, so I don't need to deal with the fear, the source. And that's when I reached out for you. Yeah, and then we had this beautiful work with you. You did it with me a few sessions. It was beautiful to connect with myself in different stages. And I love myself in different stages. And it's nice. Thank you. It's still a beautiful experience.
Thank you.
With with ups and downs, because actually, as you were introducing me today, you said, "Oh, and how far she's gone," and da da da. And we never really think that we've gone far until we say it out loud, and then you check with yourself. Oh yeah, I've gone far. It might not feel like it, or you never grow when you're like really happy, right? I don't know. But you gotta love it when it's not easy. So that's the one thing I actually learned to love. It's a long journey. It's
Yes.
not gonna end, and I actually love it because what's there after? If we all
Exactly.
dead, and I'm like, okay, I'm fear free. It actually would be feeling good for goodbye. But then what after? Then what after? What's like without that feeling, like and awareness about it? It's kind of, I don't know, maybe there's something more, but for now it's you and I. And
Yes.
yeah, so at the time, uh, what we talked about everything. I was a little bit all over the place, as I mentioned earlier. I had all this information dropped on me, and so as many other people. All just my dreams coming true. It's just like, oh my God, no, not oh my God, one at a time, please. But it was exciting, and sorry about like being crazy, but I was good crazy. And
Yes.
now,
Yes. Very good.
yeah, and now I'm back to Canada. So at the time I was around my family, my nieces, my crazy mother, and it was quite interesting understanding of who I am. Because I didn't live with my family for over 20 years. And then you just don't think about why you are the way you are. Some habits, some even the way you using your muscles on the face. You don't know why. You don't think about it because you don't live with your family. And then you look at everybody after 20 years. I'm like, it pulls out of you so much. Oh my God. I
Yes.
never knew I'm
Yes.
so angry. I never knew I can be so angry. Like, it's a family. It's a family.
Yes.
Familia.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so it's a lot of things came out. And at the time, when we were doing with you these sessions, I'm super thankful for your, that you took your time and deal with this. So I lost my brother year before that, and at the time when I just met you, I lost my dad. And we were doing our sessions, you and I, in the room where he was not buried, but where you keep it for 3 days,
Yes.
the
Yes.
body, which is like, I'm not a big fan of these traditions. Why we should do this? It's like, I don't know, but it's okay. Who am I to say? And I'm sitting right on this spot. And plus, I came from a very religious beliefs family. It's a Russian thing, God is angry and we're bad, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, God forbidden, you feel good about yourself, like about certain things, even like, especially sexually, but like, it's like, go pray, you're bad. What do you mean? It's nature. Now that you know, right?
Yes.
But anyways,
Yes.
and, at the time it was like all these things came out because okay, so I was 39 and already 40. It's like it's a few days difference, and I got to connect with my younger self of my version, right? Reversion of my younger self, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
saying it right,
Yes.
yeah. Because Russians we speak paper towel paper. It's like the same thing, so it's very hard sometimes.
You're doing really well. Really,
Thank
really.
you. Yeah. Whoever wants to understand, they will. They want to
Exactly.
know.
Exactly.
Yes. So at the time, yeah. So all of this, it was, uh, that we did those sessions with you, and I was feeling quite tired, and then anxiety would come up. But the whole thing, you were preparing me for it. Like you need to take those vitamins because it's energetically what it's gonna come from. Let's say in my stomach. It isn't in the stomach. It's exactly what it is. And you taught me the process. Like always ask what it wants when it comes up. And I still have since then. I still have those moments, but it's like only when I'm not aware, like or not present. It's it's a full-time
Yes.
job to be always present, Carina. Wow.
I love
It's
that. Yes.
yeah. And a present to what? To something, present to yourself. We like almost never, right? Because we're so busy with jobs, like you focus on clients and this and that. When is it with you, right?
Yes.
So that's when it's happened. And it's like sometimes you're having a great day, even now, like, so good. Now I can stop, and and then it creeps up at you, when as soon as you're like ready, like, sleep. And then you have this panic. I've been having those panic attacks. And a lot of people have. It's so I came back to Canada a few months ago. Okay. And those panic attacks, but the awareness, it's still, how to say, like what I learned since then, and even with you, that it doesn't really go away. In fact, we actually probably, I don't know, I think we need that in some ways, because it forces you to grow and to get more knowledge and to get answers and be aware.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because we forget, we're not present, don't check with ourselves, and it's like, okay, I'm good now. It's like you eat and you never have to eat again. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, so those are the things that we should be thankful that our body and soul and everything speak to us. Maybe that's their speak to us.
Yes.
Unless it's like, I'm not saying that there is no medical conditions, but it's variety. Like, I don't know, we create our own universe, and I find like my universe, it's always changes, and I'm good with that. I talk to doctor, it's becoming a doctorina universe. I'm not, saying, it doesn't work. It depends. It's like, it's not one way. You choose what answer works for you now. That's your universe, right? So,
yes. I love that.
So I'm more open to that, to understand that. And I shouldn't be stuck on one answer. Since then, and then what else? When I came back to Canada, I started having those panics, and it's the interpretation of your mind with what's going on with your body, right? Because I flew from Minsk. I tried to fly from Minsk at the time when that plane was stopped from Minsk, right?
Yes.
So they canceled all the flights. So now I am thinking, how do I get out of here? Because all these years I was dreaming, how do I get there? Once I get there,
how do I get out?
it's never like, ooh, but that's a beautiful thing to understand that too. Don't get trapped in your own, expectations. And but it's kind of funny. I finally got, how do I get out? Like, no planes flying there.
Yes,
or like 200 kilometers around you. So I had to plan my, not escape, but,
It sounds like it at that time, yes. Right.
Then, you know what, it's actually like when you're there, like I'm not a part of any like active, all of these things. I was just taking care of my mom and just catching up on things. And it was amazing even then to see how far I've gone.
Yes,
Yet I'm still me with my little fears and the same things. And Carina and whoever listening to it, like when you see your family and your childhood, you're going back and you like all new with all these new languages and perspective views, and you're going back to this small, I don't want to call it small, that it's bad, world of my family, like because their vision, because they never allow it to expand.
Yes.
Because once I discovered the spiritual world, meditation, all these things that you can, oh my God, the world became suddenly like bigger. You can't breathe, right? Because then, when it was all religion and like you bad and yet like I like being bad. What do I do? So you lie, and then you discover it's not really even bad. It's like human. So, but your family looking at you like, oh, wild, unusual, and it felt like you speak into your old world, who view you as themselves, and yet like outsider. So that was a little bit, hard. Almost like you don't want to rob people for the truth by, just like, but then you lying to them to avoid the conflict, or you just conflict. So you just like almost forgive yourself and themselves for not understanding and not being ready to speak that language.
Yes.
I like when I share this with my brother, like about panics, he sent me to church. Go to church. Oh. I took, my body was reacting to vaccine a little bit. And my mind was interpreting as like something bad.
Yes.
I was calling 911 like they're friends. They already knew where they're going. But because I would call them like now. The only reason I would call because I heard that if the ones that don't call, they think, is it panic attack or it's just a reaction? The only reason, so the ones that like figured, oh, I'm not gonna call. Some of them gone, because of the vaccine.
Yes,
right?
yes,
So that's
yes.
the only reason to check in. So I would call and I'm like, well, I'm not sure. It might be panic attack, might be the vaccine. When did you have a vaccine? Already here. They're coming, So that was a little difficult, but I learned with the tools I got from you to deal with it, to accept it, to ask what you want and not try to reject it or like getting rid of it.
Yes,
you don't get rid of it. You don't get rid. You are who you are.
Yes.
You are who you are. You just little bit expand in one expand at a time.
Yes.
By acceptance and surrender, Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful to see the change and the shift and to be able to understand now, going back and looking back at the way you were in Minsk, because obviously when you go back home, you go back to the child that was there, that left, right? And you have to deal with all those things. And it's a whole different game when you're back home here, because this is your real home now.
Yeah,
I mean, that was your home. Yes, and I know that you've done and from there you had all these ideas to do certain things, and you've come back to Toronto now, and you've started doing all these wonderful things. Tell us a bit about what you're doing.
So I have a skincare clinic. I had a skincare clinic in Toronto before the pandemic, but I kind of because we were shut down, I couldn't pay all these bills. I let go of that, but because I exist in people's mind anyways, like nobody really knows. Like now I'm between few places, juggling, trying this from home, mobile spa and all that. Because I have a lot of clients, but nobody really even know that I'm like all over the place and working like really hard to keep it good.
Yes,
I think this is a journey. It's okay. It's gonna I think it's part of something huge.
Yes,
and I set it up, or I just how Mark Joyner said, have fun.
Yes. That's what we're supposed to. He always says, have fun. So we must start having
just learn to have fun. And I feel like shit. And I'm like, okay, thanks, Mark. I'm having fun. But and then I actually do feel having fun. So I'm really thankful for that. So what happened back home with skincare, even when I was a kid, I loved taking care of myself. My dream was stay young forever. That's a silly.
I love that. That's what I love. Yeah. That's what I'm. We all want to stay beautiful and young forever.
But the thing is, the more I live, the more I understand that we never really grow in old. Yes. We never do. I mean, our appearance might change and everything, but it just in this world and everything, all these marketing big companies, they drive our understanding. Old, it's cute. No, it's beautiful. And old, it's actually youth. You actually getting closer to the time when you actually, Dan Ras, what's his name? He was a spiritual speaker. He said it's like you getting rid of tight shoe when you go back to
yes. You're getting rid of
and it's a quite tight shoe sometimes, So but while you're here, it's nice to experience that. And with all the pain and all these beautiful things. Anyways, sorry, I'm going off the topic. So back home, I always love taking care of myself. I grew up beside forest park, just like this one. And we had a farm, and I used to dream to have all these expensive, beautiful products that all these women all over laying, all these advertising, because you think that's it, that's the truth. But then you're exposed to all these beautiful trees. You can make a shampoo from that, your conditioner, your body creams, anything. And my mom, she brought a book when I was a kid, and how to color your hair was, natural remedies. Go to fridge, open few things, understand what products have, ingredients have, and how they work on you, and what missing in you. That's it. You put those together. And when I came to Canada, I finally had that dream came true. So when I got this book, when mom, she brought it, and she always good with all these things, spiritual living and all this natural living. And from grandma, I learned a lot. So I learned, I knew a lot of recipes. I knew how to take care of myself. I just didn't know that I know. Okay.
Yes.
So that's the funny part. So once I came to Canada years later, and I opened my spa, and I went to school here for that, and I'm like, what are you guys teaching? I know all of this. I just got a certification. That's it. But I know already much more. And it's a beautiful thing to understand about yourself. Not to put down the education of different countries, it's just great thing to understand, because we always have something to learn about each other, from each other.
Yes.
Anyway, so I had my spa for years until COVID. And then all this COVID changed the things around, dropped all the curtains for everybody. Whoever had a routine, business, their life, what they call it, life, comfortable, it's gone.
Yes,
whoever didn't have it, some of them, they just rise up and have the routine and all that. It's just like switched. People, I love watching. People,
it's beautiful, right?
Got together, making babies. I'm like, are you pregnant? To my girlfriends. It's because it's what we do now.
I know, so many people, so many babies.
So many babies. Yeah. So when I went back, while I live beside forest, and I go every single day to forest, and it just feels good to sit on the grass.
Yes.
And we have a lots of a moisture in the air over there, and it's just felt so good. Just part of my fear, fear. It's all this imagination. I wouldn't even I would go to cemetery to visit my brother or dad, and I'm thinking, different pictures, how what's going on the ground, with them, and you think of yourself. But then once you get rid of the I don't know, something about the ground, the earth, the smell of it, it's felt scary when you think about it. But in Minsk, somehow I connect to it. It smells good, and it feels comfortable. Because some people died, the death became so real. Okay.
Yes.
And it has to do with something about ground, being grounded. So somehow, I don't know, just being grounded, go on the grass, walking around. It led me to more information about natural who I am, how it's all started. Because in Canada, what I did is became business, you're chasing the bills. And to be honest with you, we're doing well. But yet, the more better we're doing, it's we need more. That's how our brain works. And and it's a good thing, but it's just different, when when you actually really deep into the core. I still was good at what I did, but I never questioned, why does this person coming back once a year after all these treatments, paying so much money, with the same issues?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
I never I forgot even to question that. So in a true I'm telling you, true connection with the earth and all these beautiful trees, somehow it leads you to this information. So I emptied my cup. I took all this new education in Russian. and anatomy, the muscular system, how our facial work, where the lines coming from, how it's all connected, how we. So I took a dietitian course, nutrition course, biochemistry, aromatherapy, all from beginning what I already took here, but more in depth because of the way Russian education is really like, inside you out. Do you know it all? I guess, and put you back in, because then the more you know, the more you like. It's a beautiful way of educate. So I start a different approach because like when I just had somebody today, she texted me, a lady who's working on my social media and everything. She said, a question about my son. He have those patches of eczema all over his head, And before it would be like, okay, I work with skincare Yonka, which is amazing skincare product. And we need to like topically do that and that and that. Now, this is like, she was blown away by the answer, and so is many others. I question, what are you eating? What are you feeding your child? Like the sugars, we're full of parasites, guys.
Yes,
we're born with it. We
yes.
have some stuff deficiency of connective tissue already from our parents, and parents had them. It's normal. We eat in the same food.
Yes.
And to understand yourself as a whole system, all systems together, if your facial muscles, you have 57 of them, they all connected with each other. Where they connected, we're using them. You grind your teeth, your muscle over here becoming shorter. So your cheek over time is hanging over time because the connective tissue becoming degradation of metabolism. So all you need to do, not to chase doctors at first. I'm not against it, but it just doesn't make sense. If you relax your tissue, your muscle underneath, so your skin is gonna be firmer.
Yes.
And it depends where you at, and the mimic of the face has no age, right? So like a lot of women in their 60s, 70s, they ask, oh, is it too late? No, you just relaxing your muscle. Okay, the skin already developed the line. That's okay. You're relaxing the muscle, and you're gonna look your best with little bit of lines, but they're not gonna be like permanent. They're gonna be more than dynamic, right? When you use it.
Yes.
And it's a control with your brain how you use it. And I also start taking this biochemistry, what oils we need, the essential oils, and all these formulas of expensive products that they use in those simple ingredients like castor oil, essential oil, and they all there, glycerin. And now, once I start understanding this, I understood that we can actually make our own products with simple stuff, like simple ingredients, and achieve beautiful results. Yeah, so I start seeing as a whole, like what do you feed in your body? Like, let's say collagen powder, okay? Everybody wants fast solution when they take care of their body. I mean, not.
Yes.
Everybody, it doesn't make sense if you understand, you can't just have a collagen to make your skin firmer. You need to eat products that build those tubes of collagen in you.
Yes. So what would you eat? Instead of because there's so many collagen there's so much collagen powder.
It's the big marketing things,
Yes.
I believe collagen is good. I put in my coffee because it keeps you fed for a long time for my bulletproof stuff. That's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't our enzymes in our body so strong, they just break them, and you let them go later.
Yes.
Happens.
So then, what would you eat then
you need
to keep your skin beautiful and fresh? And
first of all, vitamin C. You need a vitamin C. If you can get it from natural ingredients like lemon, it's budget friendly. It's so cheap.
Yes.
Lemon, and there's a different products. Like you can even actually make your own kombucha. Okay, and it's very rich on vitamin C, the richest natural ingredient for antioxidants. And if you have any parasites in us, we all do, by the way, we all do. And they thank you for feeding me, thank you. That's why we can get rid of few of extra pounds.
Yes.
Yeah, those buggers, they like, thanks. And you're like working out, you do everything you can, but it's just so simple. They sit even in the lymphatic system, under our knees, everywhere. That's according to my new knowledge. Just, but the more I know, the more I understand that it's all from within. And on the surface, yes, when you're taking care of your skin, you're always going to be beautiful. But why it keep coming back, right? So, you ask what you take. So garlic, very good for buildup of collagen. And also, by the way, to kill parasites. Garlic water, like in a, what do you call that? With the skin on top, you crush it. Temperature of water, it has to be like 40 maybe degrees, like warm, room temperature. And you drink it in the morning. You know how?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good antibiotic as well, right?
Yes.
It's very good antibiotic.
But the biggest thing for collagen, for your joints, for everything, we have 27 collagen forms that we made of, and we need to feed them all. Gelatin, that's what helps to build up the collagen. Gelatin. If you have, suddenly, all Asian stores, they sell those chicken feet. Sorry, chickens. And that's where they're making it from. You make that the broth from those chicken feet. It's the best thing ever. Or fish soup, because it's becoming gelée.
Yes.
You cook basic things like that. Eat for 2 weeks, just the fish heads. I know it sounds gross, and I got it from my grandma. She used to suck it out every bone.
I know, that was so gross.
And now I love it. So I do it. I love it. But you can see the difference. 2 weeks, you eat one fish head a day, and whatever water you boil in. Some people it's I know it's kind of gross, but for lots it's not. Not for me. I love it. But like a broth, any broth, beef broth, chicken broth, that's your collagen. It's your collagen.
Wow.
The bones, everything. And you can add a bit of vinegar while you boiling for hours. You need to boil. So it kind of helps to extract from the bones all the goodies in your body. Yeah, so simple things like that you can do it. And of course, if you do not stretch, you stuck. How much tension it stay here, over here.
Yes.
All the problems. Even your torso, if you don't stretch that, it's all crumbled there.
Yeah.
You help them make it. It's all helping you. You stretch the body, you stretch it, move it around, make your connective tissue to be connected, move it around, and then you feed your body with proper ingredients. How can you be bad after that? Then you can, and of course, take care of your liver. I would suggest that now at least twice or at least once a year, the whole family do the cleanse, a good cleanse, not I'm juicing. No, it's more than that. There's a simple things like I said, lemon, garlic, onion, water. Then it's you need to help to build up that proper bacteria in your stomach. It's in Russian. There's a black walnut. That's a very strong, powerful. Where are you? Yeah,
I'm here. Sorry. Did you drop it again?
No, my battery is telling me soon. So anyway, so there is a natural remedies. I can always share them with you. You can go on my website, Anyutka Aesthetics, or I also have now Itichka. It's teacher that never happened.
Oh, nice. So
that's why I call myself Tichka. I like
Tichka.
that.
I love that. That's so cool.
I was I came to Canada, 14 days quarantine, and I'm bored. You want to connect with people. And so I opened that account on TikTok. I give that a recipe for the neck, that on the age of like 2 weeks, you're going to see like those, circles here. Like if you do with proper massages, your neck is just firmer and not
nice.
hanging.
Yes.
And all you need is glycerin, castor oil, and lemon oil of essential oil. So I posted that on TikTok. And I was like talking on the phone with somebody. Within an hour, I just opened the account. I had like 4,000 followers.
Whoa!
Comments. I'm like, whoa.
What just happened? That's pretty
I'll
cool.
Give you more. So I started, so I started doing that. And so I have now account. It was Anyutka Aesthetics, where I, all these high-end beautiful products, which are great products because it does cost money to make a good product in Canada.
Yes,
but
yes.
If you're on a budget, you don't have to be like, in the box, I can be beautiful or feel good only because I can't afford that. I give option to everybody, because you can do it. I give the power to women, to men, to understand that, you can look good and all you need your fingers of your tips and a little bit of want. Yeah. So that's what it is.
I love that. That's so cool. Yes, it's exciting. So I'm sure you've got so many success stories as well. Because and so where would people find you? Because you've got a I think on Instagram you sharing videos.
Anyutka Aesthetics, Instagram or Atichka. But I connect them now. I'm learning how to do all these online things, connect those accounts. But either or, because I still don't know where to put, how to combine them, like not to confuse people. Because I'm confused girl myself. That's why I need somebody like you, like somebody like Mark Joyner, who put me in a, like, think, focus. So that's why. But so far, Anyutka Aesthetics will be good. Because it's my professional account. But I want people not to think, because like I don't want like questions. Your questions force me to learn more how to help you.
Yes.
So I want everybody just reach out. And I have a lot of people from all over the world that I send from TikTok to my Instagram, because those are real people, that care about your information.
Yes.
And I have some beautiful success stories before and after, like women that doing massages. It's beautiful, like it's so nice to see somebody in Dallas, Texas, just like thanking you and feeling good. It's like we gotta be beautiful. We're all beautiful. We just need to help each other to see that.
Yes. I love that. That's beautiful, because once people feel beautiful outside and they're healthy and they're eating good inside, the whole world opens up, right? And then you can really see all the opportunities and every possibility, because it makes you feel good and you've got more confidence. So it's a beautiful thing. You're doing a beautiful thing.
Thank you. No, I learned so much from you, from other people, like Dr. Tayo. You just interviewed her.
Yes.
So many things. I mean, I teach people about being healthy and everything. But who cares about sleeping? Then I'm talking to Dr. Tayo. First thing she always talks, sleep.
Yes.
Sleep. And then I'm thinking, one day I'm going to do all my other stuff. But then if I sleep well, then I actually do my stuff within an hour or two.
Yes. I know we say sleeping is bad, but it really makes a difference, because if you sometimes I'm, on lack of sleep, you're trying so hard to work, but then you procrastinate and you're tired, and the things you do just aren't good enough because you're tired. Instead of just close your computer and your laptop or whatever it is and go and sleep for a bit, and you'll be so much more productive after that.
It's my thing. It's like I'm guilty of that. The sleep. I don't sleep well. For 2 last nights, I did well actually.
Oh well, that's good. So do you have your chamomile before you go to sleep, or?
Actually, I did my chamomile, and I do intermediate fasting. Right now, I'm trying to cleanse my liver. I practice all these programs for 1 or 2 weeks, so I can have my followers do the same thing and sell them kind of guide.
Yes,
instead of going crazy for this crazy, because I tried to do this before with like all these checkups. It costs up to 3,000, 4,000 in here. that these plants and everything. I figure you give the guide to people. They go to buy those herbs. They can check even those herbs on the ingredients of all these fancy products. They're right there, so they can do themselves those little things.
Yes.
It's gonna cost them instead of like so many hundreds, it can cost them, I don't know, like $100 most. And the whole family cleanse. So right now I'm doing my liver cleanse where
So what do you do with the liver cleanse? How do you do the liver cleanse?
First of all, I'm skipping my breakfast, but I always love intermediate fasting. But right now I'm doing my liver cleanse. So beets, your liver love beets because you need to make sure you go. Okay.
Yes.
If you don't go, you pretty much don't go.
Yes.
It's a good answer. And you need to use something like flax seeds, or I use oat steel cut, right? You
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, and I take. So it's So I wake up. I have my coffee, which I love, black coffee. I even put their vitamin D3, and I add omega-7 or ghee. You know that ghee because
ghee,
it's good with the fats. The vitamin 3, the D. I feel like I'm ready to go. From that. Yeah.
Nice.
I really wake up. It's nice. Or I also would use a ginseng.
Oh yes, I love ginseng. Yes.
Yeah, and there chaga. It's also for
chaga.
I can feel the difference when I do it. I don't. I can really feel it.
Yes.
So I have that, and then you have water, just the water until about 12 or whenever, as long as I can go, and that's when I feel like okay, whatever I'm gonna put in me right now, it's gonna be just my walls of my stomach. It's gonna be like, oh, thank you. So I make my juice, ginger, lemon, apple to make it a little sweet, celery, lots of celery, and parsley. Oh gosh, parsley and celery. It's really anti-inflammatory. You want to lose weight, you can do that. It's really, really helps your skin. And beets. And every single day I do that. Yeah. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I can do that, or before that I have maybe 3 spoons of that oatmeal, oat steel cut.
The steel cut, yeah. So what do you do? Do you just
I just soak it.
Soak them
overnight.
Soak it overnight with water.
Yeah, like 3 to 6 spoons. You need to build up that for you because it takes time, and it's okay that once you start doing that cleanse, it's okay that you are gonna be constipated because we're building that special bacteria naturally without enzymes and everything. So it takes time. It's okay. Don't. So, but I'm doing something on me so I can. And I'm educating myself about teenagers because once I can put this information out, I want the whole family, including cats, birds, everybody gonna go through this, getting rid of this or build up a collagen or getting rid of the parasites. And then you eat the foods that help your body to build up.
Yeah, I love it.
What you need, yeah. Then you tell your liver, thank you for smiling. And you tell your heart, thank you for breathing. Thank you, my body, for breathing when I'm sleeping. I mean, nobody think of that.
Yes.
So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to, educate and doing a lot of stuff with natural ingredients. And I actually didn't go online for my morning exercise for the facial anti-aging for women because I was experimenting with some product and I overused it. And I had a crazy zit over here on the forehead.
Oh,
and I'm
sorry.
But sometimes it happens.
It happens,
That's why I do on me everything first, few times. Because it could be anything, right?
Yes.
So that's why I didn't go online so people don't get scared. But I had to understand what is this. So if something happens to anybody, so it doesn't. So, yeah. So I experiment on me everything, It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah. And this zit was so big. I almost went and almost got an ID for it.
That is funny.
Yeah. So that she tells you that even with organic and natural stuff, what's organics? Mixture of them, it's a chemical reaction.
Yes, of course.
So so we should know, we should understand that. So those words not been used only like sell, just help. I just want to help. It's nice, you know.
It's nice. It's very nice. It's
like
beautiful.
Like you helping everybody.
Yes. It's beautiful, and beautiful to see the. Oh, look! What is that?
It's a squirrel. Squirrels,
how cute is he?
Oh, it's chubby.
She's
cute,
like,
give me some food. Yeah, they're not dirty. In Russia, they're like, whoa, so small, and they like run away.
They're so beautiful. I love them.
Here we feed them our skunks and raccoons. They like home pets for some people.
Yes.
In Canada, yeah. So
but here as well, you've also got the raccoons who come and visit. And you see the squirrels here aren't black. I've never seen black squirrels. So you've got the squirrels running around, and of course the coyotes then that eat everything. But it's pretty cool.
The other day I was lots online. One thing before we, my last thing I want to say, I was lots online and, doing this, all this knowledge put into that little window for people, right, to see it. And then something came across me that I was getting my panics and like getting carried away. And I understood, okay, what's going on again? I thought I dealt with it. And then I was in my friend's house and there was advertising. It was a good advertising, by the way. The guy was saying there was a few pictures how people walking on the grass, showing nature. And he was saying advertising, oh, people don't feel alive, The only reason they don't is because we don't do as many things that make us feel alive.
Yes.
I just dropped everything and I went outside and I was all day outside feeling alive.
Nice.
So guys, don't grab yourself for a beautiful walk.
Yes.
People driving one day, just walk all day. Give yourself a gift. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Do things that makes you feel alive. Like, literally, think about it. What makes me feel alive? Laugh. Fake it until you make it. There's a laugh.
Yes, I love it. Yes.
I did that in Bali. That was weird, but that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yes.
So
and have fun.
That makes you feel alive.
Yes, I love that, and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, where can people find you again, Anya?
Anyutka Aesthetics.
Okay, we will have it in the show notes, people. So just check it down there and go and visit Anya. She's awesome, and go and do some anti-aging and just spoil yourself for a bit. Tell me about Anya. Have you found freedom?
Have I found freedom? I think so. Yeah. Sorry, it took me some time to answer this because I would say I see a freedom. Mm-hmm. I see a freedom. It's a journey. Okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
I see the freedom. I see what it is, and maybe I'm just not ready to have it yet. I'll be honest with myself. I'm just honest with myself. It's a scary step. Okay.
Yes.
Like it's another few hours to explain. You know how it is. But it's a scary step because you have to face all your fears. And there's lots underlying, like sitting, like one layer come off and it's like 10 came up. Oh, I forgot about you guys.
That's exactly how it works.
I see the path. I know the path. I see the path. And I'm on my journey and I don't want this to end. Not yet. No. Yeah, but freedom will, once we're ready, we are, for what we are, we exactly where we need to be for how we are. And I wanted to have it all right away. No, it's not the way. You skip in the part. It's like you win a lottery and you buy right away a very expensive car. What for? I still want to drive. I still want to try Mustang. Like, go slowly, enjoy. I don't need a Lamborghini right away. Or like Rolls-Royce. Maybe I never will do. Yeah, so it's a process. But I do see the freedom. I see it. I see it. So
I love it.
Maybe I'm just trying to be invited for next show in few months again. If I tell you I have a freedom, what's next?
There's always the next freedom. There's the next step, and the bigger freedom, and the bigger freedom, and the bigger freedom. Because it continues, right? Just find little bits of freedom along the way. It's pretty cool.
It's true. The coolest thing is that we're able to help others.
I know,
it's
right?
Beautiful thing. I mean, sometimes you think like, what is it about? What's the life about? I have my moments. And like those are like low moments, mentally, emotionally. And then I'm having my answers. Like it's about nothing, but you're just going along the way and you do things.
Yes.
There's no wrong. It's what you choose, and what do you choose to feel about it? Yeah, and it feels good to help others to make them see. Or through them.
Yes,
it's a great thing. Yeah.
I love it. Oh, thank you, Anya. It's been such an honor and a pleasure to have you again here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you really have to go and check out Anya and go and start playing and doing all these wonderful massages and just see the difference in yourself and your skin and the way you feel. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much, Anya.
My pleasure. Thank you. So nice to be here.
It's been an honor, pleasure to have you, and we will chat soon. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, and thank you for listening right to the end. Now, if you want to know more about breaking fear and if it's keeping you stuck, check out the quiz. The details are below. Subscribe so you can hear some more of this delicious conversations. And then watch out for my book, The Clank of Chains, which is coming out very soon. Thank you again for being here, and we will see you next time. Bye.